Drivers, start your engines!
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, racing fans of all ages, welcome back to the BORA FedEx Amateur Series Season 6, race number 8 from Watkins, Glen. First time we've gone road racing in quite a while. We did some testing on the track, and we think we like the product that we're going to put out with the new body style of these race cars. So, on pole, you have S6R8 Red Bull, man. They've been very solid this season. Dudes outside, you have Kyle Kesey. Then you have Daniel Guerrero and Kurt Hamilton. Nick Allsup and Keegan Allsup Jr. Set Ismail and Stanley Winters. Matt Flood and Chad Brennan. Paul Wright and Hayden Meadows. Food Sacco and Luciana Reese. 14 laps here from Watkins Glen. And we are underway. S6R8 getting a really nice start. Daniel Guerrero in that DEI Pinwheel Chevy right behind him. Got an equally as impressive start. He's all over the back bumper of the 83. Now going through the S's is going to be very sketchy. I won't be surprised if there's a caution before we even get through them. These guys are taking everything they can out of it. Wow, did we actually make it? Oh, no, we did not. Someone barrel rolling the 51 of Caitlin Wilhelm upside down. Dalton Riley's front end is destroyed in that Champion Motorsports Chevy. Or Toyota. So they are racing back to the caution. Honestly, I didn't expect the last place drivers to wreck. Literally the guys that were 38th and 40th just killed each other. So caution is definitely out. They are racing back. Daniel Guerrero all over the back bumper of S6R8. It's too early to force anything here. Just take second place and go with a clean restart. S6R8 will lead them back. Oh, and we got a wreck off to the final corner as well. Looked like Tom Akers kind of got slammed around. So whatever actually just happened. So ignore all the car's roof damage. I'm not real sure exactly what happened there. So Tom Akers with a really good save. So that was nothing really. Okay. So this was literally a battle for last. 51 Caitlin Wilhelm just gets right up into Dalton Riley. And God, what a hit for that 52. Holy shiznips, bro. Let's slow that down. Damn. I don't really know what the best view to do is. Oh, that 52 hit hard. And then the 51's just going to go tumbling. Man. Back for the restart. Pace car getting pull off. Not surprisingly, Caitlin Wilhelm and Dalton Riley both DNF'd off that. So no one really pit. Now I'm not doing that glitch where all the cars have roof damage anymore. Oh, Cynthia Bright, last race winner on pit road. Not real sure what that's about. Back to green lap 4 of 14, a very quick caution considering the amount of cleanup they had to do. Ooh, Nick also with a huge run off turn number 1. He's gonna put that Kevin Harvick Incorporated Chevy up to P2. So remember, the S's have been a struggle for some of these guys, even in testing. Oh, a couple cars actually with damage. How about Robert Stone? He finally got that best start, or best cleanest race of the season. There we go, I can talk. At Eldora. And here he is inside the top 10 at Watkins Glen. So if it's not a paved oval, he seems to have luck. And that Akers Racing Dodge of Kyle Akers. The Nick Ventura Chevy of Damian Malord, man. A lot of the underdogs are starting to perform pretty solid here today, which you kind of expect. Equipment isn't really as important. But we do see a lot of the front runners up front that we usually do. The Red Bulls, the Team Penske's. Chad Brennan having issues in that Team Penske car. He was running in P5. Not something you expect to see from a Team Penske car is a potential mechanical failure. So looks like the 8 and the 60 have both DNF'd, and Cynthia Bright's a lap down, so I must have missed something under that last caution, or I'm not real sure. Oh, a lot of these cars have damage. Is there a caution? There is a caution. The leaders are still racing back, though. Burt Ford with massive damage. Okay. So he missed something pretty big. And Nick also, this is exactly what he wants to see. He was not letting S6R8 pull away. Like, he's still right on that back bumper. Daniel Guerrero might go for the dive bomb. He peaked. He wasn't close enough. It's Rockstar versus Red Bull at the top of the leaderboards here at Watkins Glen. I can't help but notice Kyle Akers moving up the field, man. Here he's trying to get past the 19 for 8th. What actually just happened right at the caution? Not what you want to see, man. The guy's running back there in about 31st. It looks like Perry Allen. Let's get into the 36. And Perry's teammate, the 31s, are coming at him head on. Burt Ford gets in it. The 18 gets a little piece of it. Same with Maggie Ford and the 92. Go back to the restart. Oh, in trouble for Damian Malorn. The Cinderella story, 4th in points. And he's going to blow up here at Watkins Glen. You hate to see it. A lot of cars are pitting, including the leader. So now the leader coming to the restart will be David Cervantes. And you have Kyle Kesey, Hayden Meadows. Oh, Kurt Hamilton getting to the back and Hayden Meadows. A lot of these guys, if they have enough fuel to make it, I don't think they will. There's so many laps to go. But tough break for Damian Malorn, man. I love rooting for the underdogs of the series. And Damian Malorn's been a fun story to keep track of this season. Pace car pulls off. Now look where the leaders are, the leaders at the time of the caution. They are at the very back of the field. Shervin Sarahan restarting second as he got jumped by a bunch of people. Coming to the green on old tires, David Cervantes. Tied for the all-time wins list in the amateur series. If you hear rattling, my dog just came into the room with her collar. I apologize. Man, RCR having a really lucky break there. Stanley Winters, David Cervantes, Luciana Reese all up inside the top 6. Oh, there they go. Oh, man, we were talking about Robert Stone's lucky start to the race, man. It was a good start to the race he had, and he gets involved in what was not a caution. Alright, I apologize about that. Take her collar off, man. That rattling is about to irritate me. So because I'm not live, a couple people are live down. So, David Cervantes leading. Kyle Kesey 2nd. Hayden Meadows 3rd. Kurt Hamilton 4th. Stanley Winters 5th. Luciana Reese 6th. Keegan Olsen Jr. 7th. Matt Flood 8th. Paul Wright 9th. Landon Fenway moving up into the top 10 here. Getting pushed by Food Sacco. 2-car tandeming at a road course. You'll love to see it. Here comes Food Sacco now with the dive bomb. And that's going to cost Landon Fenway all the progress he just made. Here comes William Stone in the 14, trying to slice his way up through there as well. William Stone missed the Eldora race because he did not set a time in qualifying. How about Kyle Akers and Reese von Schmidt? They are coming through the field. Bart Kesey on pit road. He finished 2nd at Eldora. Luciana reached the inside of her teammate Stanley Winters for P5. Now remember, a lot of the guys in the top 20, they are going to need a caution to make it on. They're going to need a couple cautions to make it on fuel, so they're probably still going to have to pull off into the pits. If they do it under green, it's definitely going to hurt their chances at winning. Oof. David Cervantes, Hayden Nossip, both getting a little, or Hayden Meadows, both getting pretty loose off the final corner. Kurt Hamilton now in full attack mode for P3. Hayden Meadows won at Iowa a few weeks ago. He loses P3 to Kurt Hamilton. Who has the fast left right now that belongs to Sed is Male, so that playoff point very useful for Sed. The top 2 breaking away, but Kyle Kesey is not letting David Cervantes leave. Staying on track here at the exit of the dog leg definitely gives you a good run. They see the 3 got a big enough run to get up alongside the 98. Of course, it's me on the outside, not the preferred group. Kyle Kesey might have lost a little bit of ground there. Nothing to worry about, though. Daniel Guerrero, man, went from 2nd all the way back to 26th. Thanks to everyone else staying out. And once they do pit, I believe Weiss von Schmidt, or if not Weiss von Schmidt, Kyle Akers will be your leader. And if this race stays green, that would be a huge upset. People are starting to pit. That was a spin. David Cervantes is on pit road. Here comes Stanley Winters and Keegan Olsen Jr. If this race stays green, we could have a huge upset for the victory. Kyle Akers He has 4 wins in the Premier Series, so it's not that surprising if he was to win a race. But Acres Racing, they're very successful in the Premier Series. They have 2 wins, but this is their first season in the Amateur Series, and they have not really shown the results they would like. It's simple as that. They are, I think, 2nd and 4th or something like that in the Premier Series in points. So Kyle Akers pitting this time. Kurt Hamilton is as well. No caution. Kurt Hamilton nearly getting alongside Kyle Kesey, not Kyle Akers, excuse me. Who's going to be the first one to stay out? Oh, and Kyle Akers has to pit. Did they not put enough fuel in it? That might explain how he beat the leaders out of pit road. So that gives the lead back to Servan Sarahan and Nick Alsop. Said his Mel already has the fastest lap. He's trying to get all of the playoff points. How about Richard Sweet up into P4 and his teammate Daniel Guerrero P5? Joseph Gibson in that torn up car might be P6 as well. That's insane. Oh, Kyle Akers, you hate to see it. We were hyping up an upset and didn't have enough fuel to make it. And David Cervantes is not going to get all his spots back as he gave up the lead. Now the question is, do the leaders have enough fuel to make it? They pit, I think they pit on lap 6 or lap 7. That's half the race. Do they have enough fuel for that? We will find out. They're not coming this time, but that doesn't mean anything. 2 whole laps around Watkins Glen. That takes a lot of fuel. Joseph Gibson knows he doesn't have enough fuel to make it. He was just hoping for a caution. So he will pit from 6th. Red Bull could get themselves a 1-2 finish here on the road courses. And it'll be Servan Sarahan and Sad Ismail, the 2 Swedish drivers. Not all that surprising that a European driver wins it on a road course. But you tell you what, you could put a blanket over the top 5. One mistake up here in the dog leg, and you could easily fall from the lead to 5th position. Daniel Guerrero in 5th probably ran the dog leg the best out of anybody. He stayed on track for the most part. But will they have enough fuel to make it? They're coming up to 1 lap to go. I don't think anyone's going to break the fastest lap of the race award. Looks like no one's pulling into the pits. Said his mail got extremely squirrely off the final corner. White flag is out for Servan Sarahan. You have 2 Red Bulls, a Kevin Harvick Incorporated car, and 2 DEI cars inside the top 5, and less than 2 seconds separating them. Here they go through the S's for the final time of the race. Said Ismail just not close enough to make a move. Oh, caution is out. I think I saw the. Oh yeah, I don't know if caution's out, but the 4 is destroyed. Joe Jefferson. Pace lights are on the 4. The race will end under green, but there was a collision. Racing back to the checkered. Servan Sarahan, no one in his mirror close enough to do anything. He gets off the final corner alive. Servan Sarahan is going to win it at Watkins Glen. Honestly, that was probably one of the most entertaining road courses we've ever had in BORA. For sure in the amateur series. So, who knows? We might see more of them. Let me know what you guys think. Let's go take a look at what happened to Joe Jefferson, and then we'll bring you your results. All right, watching Joe Jefferson as he gets off the S's behind Joseph Gibson and then the 11. So Joe makes the move to the inside. Oh, he loses it a little bit. Bounced off the wall, head on into the tire barriers, and that car is destroyed. Let's take a look from a different angle. To the inside of Alice Flood. As a little context, sent the 4 way wide. Oh my god, what a hit. We'll back for the restart, or for the official results. All right, Servant Sarahan, your winning photos up on the top right. Now a 1-2 finish for Red Bull. As said, as Mel comes in second. You have Nick Allsup, Richard Sweet, Danny Guerrero. 2 DEI cars on your top 5. Then you have Kyle Kesey, Kurt Hamilton, Keegan Allsup Jr., David Cervantes made his way back up to P9, and Luciano Reese rounds out your top 10. You can see where everyone else finishes. All the way down to Anselm Meadows, 1 lap down in 28th. Scott Ford did blow a tire. Damian Malorn lost a camshaft. That's been a major issue for Nick Ventura and his race team, man, ever since season 5 of the Premier Series. You see Chad Brennan had an oil leak, and Burt Ford lost a valve, but I mean, his car was destroyed no matter what. Cynthia Bright lost her header. So, a couple of mechanical failures, something we're not really used to seeing this many in one race. But hey, man, that's road course racing. Tears up equipment, and not even from crashes, just hitting the curbs, constantly on the brakes, turning right and left. It's hard on the equipment for an oval focus series. But that was the race. Major congrats to Servant Sarahan. Fun race. Best road course we've had in the asphalt portions of BORA, or the stock car portions of BORA that I can think of. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.
He said, boy, can you make fans stand and scream your name? Have you hit him in the ass, never let off the gas till you rode into victory lane? He said, boy, do you know how it feels when you're running 3 wide? Cause if you're Daytona bound, let me wonder you're in for a ride.